What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Cyberverse Warrior class, Optimus Prime. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up top here, we have Optimus Prime. Again, I love that design for him. I think that looks really cool. His name is Optimus Prime. He has the Energon Axe Attack! On the side of the box, we have the Autobots, Action Attackers, Warrior Class, Classic Guerrero, Classic Guerrero, and Classic On the bottom, words and things and barcodes. On the back of the box, we have your obligatory product shots. He does this, that, the other. The Energon Axe Attack! And all you need to know about him is he is a noble leader. And that's basically it for the packaging. Then moving right along, here we have the Warrior Class Cyberverse Optimus Prime, and he is a red and blue truck. I know, shocking. It's always so shocking. But yeah, here he is in his truck mode, and we'll get in close here so we can take a look at the details. You got some nice bright blue paint there for the windshields, for the lights. You got some darker blue for the headlights. And the grille and the bumper is just done in a gray plastic. And not a whole lot going on detail-wise. You have the Autobot symbol right there on this side. You got his Energon axe just kind of peeking out the back there. And back here, obviously, is his robot mode legs, as is the case with every single Optimus Prime. And the front wheels do roll, the back wheels do roll, but these wheels right here are just molded in place, so these don't roll, only these four wheels roll. And speaking of rolling, he does roll, as rolling things should. You can break dance too. Woo! You can do that. You can do that if you want to. So there you have that. And for comparison, here he is with the Robots in Disguise Warrior Class Optimus Prime. Mine is repro labeled, by the way. As you can see, how they look together. Here he is with the Spider Tank Shockwave. So you can see how they look. And here he is with the Ultimate Class, Cyberverse Optimus Prime. So you can see how that works out. So, there you go. Now, unfortunately, his gimmick only works for robot mode, so we can't do anything here. So, yeah, basically it's for the truck mode. It's very simple. It's straight to the point, you know. It's a Prime truck mode. So, there you go. Nothing fantastic, but hey, it gets the job done. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Our transformation is quite simple. You just take the legs and you bring them down, split them. You want to take this little panel right here and just flip that up. Then you come here to the sides and you just bring the arms out and forward, which can be a little hard to do. They get kind of stuck. There we go. Just bring the arm out and forward, and that's that. We'll get to that later. Take the other arm, bring that out and forward. We can bring this arm down, and then we just rotate him at the waist there. Then we just come in here, flip up his head, and then we take this whole panel here and just bring that down against his back. And that is it. There you have Optimus Prime in his robot mode. And yeah, he's not too good. He's not too good. He definitely suffers for the gimmick, and yeah, just overall, it's nothing great. It's not too good, but oh well, it is what it is. Let's get in close here so we can take a look at that noggin. The head sculpt is really nice, though. You can see, face done in silver, blue for the eyes. The head sculpt looks quite nice, in my opinion, so I will give it that. And going down the body, not a whole lot to talk about as far as paint goes. See a lot of details there, but unfortunately, none of it picked out in paint. They did paint his hand black here, which, again, just like the Ultimate Class version, is covered up by the headlight here. Again, that would have been nice if that could have folded away to reveal the fist, but oh well. It would have been nice if they had painted the smokestacks as well. That's just done in the red plastic. I mean, granted, you could pick that out with, you know, Sharpie or, you know, some paint yourself, but it would have been nice if they had painted the smokestacks. And he has this permanent battle wound in his leg because this This gash in his leg is where the axe stores in truck mode, so he just has a permanent gash going down his leg. It's okay, it's just battle wounds. That's all, just battle wounds. You can just explain that away with battle wounds. But anyway, you got the black going down the shins, black there on the toes with some metallic blue there on that little spot right there. Some metallic blue paint. And going up the back, get a little bit of mold detail there. And the oddly shaped back panel. You know. Yeah. Now, articulation-wise, the head does not move at all. It can move down due to transformation, so you can have him look down into his own chest if you need him to. Where did my matrix go? You know, you can do that. This arm can rotate, can do a full 360, and that is it. There is no elbow joint, no nothing. You have that inward joint due to transformation, so that's pretty much all you get on this side. The other arm can do a full 360. You do have an elbow joint here with 90 degrees of bend, and that is it as well. You do have that waist rotation. The hips are on a ball joint. Legs can go forward, that far, can go back, that far, outward, can go that far. You get some rotation at the ball joint itself. Slightly under 90 degrees of bend out to the knee, and nothing at the feet, because that is just one solid piece. So, very, very limited in posability, unfortunately. Now, as far as his gimmick, the Energon Axe Attack! You know, ever since I started doing that in these reviews, like, I totally want that to happen on the show now. Like, I want them to shout out their attacks, all anime style, on the show. I need that to happen now. I'll be disappointed if it doesn't, but anyway. As far as his gimmick goes, I'm not entirely sure how it's supposed to work. Like, this arm is clearly on a spring. It is spring-loaded, but I'm not quite sure how it's supposed to work to make the axe flip out, because the instructions just say, like, pull it down and then pull it up, and it doesn't, the instructions don't really make sense as to what you're supposed to do, and it's spring-loaded for a reason, and I don't know why, and I haven't really been able to figure it out. And for a toy this simple, it's really odd that this is actually stumping me, but, you know, it's a simple toy, but it's managed to confuse me. Go figure. But the best way I found to get the axe to flip out is just bring his arm up, and as you bring it down, that will happen right there. Like, there's this little, see this little switch here on the inside of his arm, and when it just kind of hits the side of his chest here, boop, it'll flip the axe out. So that's, seems like that's how that's supposed to work, but I think it's supposed to work more via like a spring-loaded thing where it just kind of goes whoop-ah or something, or whoop-ah. I'm not sure, but it's just, I don't understand. But anyway, there's the gimmick. There's the axe. That's it. That's why he has no hand. That's why his elbow doesn't move on this side. For that. There you go. It's impressive, isn't it? It's so impressive. But there's the Energon axe. Done in orange. You know, not bad detail-wise. But yeah, there you go. That's why his arm is frozen in place for that. Not really worth it, but hey, it is what it is. But there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with the RID Warrior Class Optimus Prime. So you can see how that works out. So you have that. And here he is with the Warrior Class Shockwave. So you can see how that works out. And now we'll get a little group shot in here. We'll bring in Megs. Now we'll stand over here. And the Ultimate Class, Optimus Prime. And you can see how that works out. So, there you go. So there you have Warrior Class Cyberverse Optimus Prime. The Shawn Michaels pose here is the best pose I can get him in. I don't know. I'm just a sexy bot. Sexy bot. Anyway. The figure, yeah, definitely not too good. You know, it suffers for the gimmick. You know, he just has an arm that's just stuck in this pose, which sucks. The articulation overall is pretty limited, which is not too good either. But hey, it is what it is, you know, like I said in all these Cyberverse reviews, you know, this was not made for me, this was not made for the adult collectors, this is definitely made for the younger demographic. So, could I see a kid having fun with this? Yeah, sure. I've played with stuff that's way more brick than this when I was a kid, and I had fun with them, so, you know, hey, I can still see a kid having fun with this. You know, like, a child's imagination has never been hindered by articulation and paint apps. So, with my adult collector glasses on, yeah, he's not good. He's not good. Adult collector glasses off, it's a decent toy. Hard emphasis on toy. So there you go. Now I picked this up at my local Target. For your other Transformers needs, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below so you can check that out. You can also check out my Cyberverse playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers, the Cyberverse Warrior Class Optimus Prime, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Ratchet, do you think you can fix my arm? I'll see what I can do. How did you get it locked up like this in the first place? I don't know, I just woke up like this. Is it your bed? I don't know. Is your bed too hard? No. Is your bed too soft? No. Wait a second, what is... Were you playing with that super adhesive I gave you? No. I'll go get the solvent. Well, excuse me for wanting to see how good it was. Apparently, very,